Hi y'all, and welcome to my channel. My name is Shadonna, and in today's video we are going to be doing something super exciting and setting up our 2026 Mini Franken Planner. Y'all, I'm so excited. So let's get into it. So there's quite a bit of stuff going on here, so we're going to just move everything out of the way. This is just some of the things that, as I was going through my stash to see what I have, some things that I found, and I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of mini accessories because this year actually is the first year. No, I'm sorry, last year was my first year using a mini, so this is my second year. So I don't have a lot of accessories, but I do have a few things. And when we're going to be setting my Franken Planner up today, but keep in mind, I'm trying to like not let the glare happen. Keep in mind though, this is not going to be the final setup. As I was going through things, I do have the majority of everything that I need to set up, but I did order a few additional things, but they're not going to be here until next week. And I don't want to wait to set this up. I want to go ahead and start setting it up so I can start prepping for 2026. So let's do that today. And what I've decided, I'm going to start with this cover. If y'all saw my lineup video, y'all would have heard me talking about that. It is more colorful, a little more floral than I traditionally like. However, I really like these, I don't know, chai discs. And I know it's not gold, but I think it matches well. And I did order another cover from Live Love Posh, so that should be coming in next week. That's one of the things that I was adding to my mini accessories collection. I got another cover and a couple extra dividers and things because I do have dividers, but they are so colorful, y'all. And because this is going to be my main planner, I like the clear dividers in my main planner. So I do have these, and we're going to use these to start because, like I said, I want to get it set up. But I do have clear ones coming. And then for like my Live Love Posh, this is filthy right now, but this is my other cover that I have. And I love it, and I've used it for the last 2 years. But it's time for a different color. I want something new. So how we're going to do this to set this up is I'm going to build this in the way that I'm going to use it the most. So I'm going to basically build it how my current planner is set up. So it's going to be wellness, and then my home, and then social media. But I need to figure out what I want to have for my inbox pages, because I want to do an inbox, and I don't want, that's definitely going to be a no because it's very dark. I think I'm going to go with that because I don't think I want, even though I've got that cover, I don't want designs. I think I want it to be very simple in the front. So I think I'm just going to use these perpetual calendar pages for my inbox section. So we're going to put that in there. And then I need one of these dividers. So how I do my inbox section, I kind of maybe do it. I actually know I do it a little bit different from everybody else. My inbox section is, my tab goes in where my perpetual calendar is. Can't say the word, but I put it like where the months are. So like when we get into July, I'll move that tab here. And then I also like to have just a piece of paper to be able to write down any incoming things until I can put it where it belongs. So that's my inbox section. And I'll go back through. In all honesty, I may not label these, y'all, just because I know I have my clear ones coming. So I may not even label these because I'll know what they are. So I may save my label sticker and just the time and not label these. Okay, so perpetual calendars first. And then, because I know that I don't have enough top tabs, what we're going to do for now is do a side tab for my wellness section. And then in my wellness section, I was, again, going through just what I had. And I really like this divider. It says, be active, be healthy, be happy. Be healthy? Healthy? What is that? Healthy. And I just took the little doot thing off. But I wanted to, because I know that I have the clear dividers coming in. I figured that would look really pretty behind a divider. And then, let me get that out of the way real quick. I need this one. So, in my last video, in my lineup video, when we were talking about my wellness planner, I was telling you guys I don't have an idea at all what I'm going to do for these, if I'm going to use them or not. Because I've always used the undated wellness, and they never had those in the undated ones. I'm going to put them in here for now. That way, if somebody can give me a tip or an idea, comment it down below. Give me some type of tip or idea of what I can use these pages for wellness or health type tracking. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. And then in my wellness planner, I only do keep 1 month, the current month. Look, and I'm sitting here looking through that like I need to count the pages because I'm so used to undated. So I'm going to put 1 month of my wellness planner in my Franken Planner. And that's all I put for wellness. I don't do additional months, but I do want to add one of these top tabs right here where my first week is. That'll be like my today tab. So that's it for wellness. And then next, I need another side tab for now. Once I get my other stuff coming in, basically what it's going to be is the side tabs that say like wellness, personal, all that, it's going to be at the top with the todays, and then any additionals will go down the side. But for now, this is how we're going to do it. All right, so then for home, I found this one, and this is actually an old, what do you call it? An old planner. So I had to hide the calendar. I just found a piece of scrap cardstock and I just stuck it there because, again, I wanted to have some type of cute dividers here because these are going to be clear. And I'm noticing too, I got blue ink right there. I can use a whiteout and just fix that. So this is going to be home. So that's this planner. Yes. And for my home section, I do like to do pre-planning where I can kind of look ahead a little bit. So I do like to put 3 months in my home section. So we're just going to pull January through March and get that in there. And I hope these medium discs fit with everything I'm putting in here because I normally do use expander discs on my classic size, but I think expander disc will look silly on this. So I'm hoping that this works. All right, so then back to January, and let's put a top divider for my today on that. Perfect. And then I need another side one for my social media. And then for social media, I found this one. I really, because I wanted to keep that theme with the black, white, gray hue. So life is beautiful and a tough journey, but you keep going and you push through. You've already made it this far. Imagine what else you can do. So I figured that is really inspiring to keep going on my social media channel, on my YouTube channel, even if it is just for me and a hobby, because it helps relieve some of the life stresses, y'all. Okay. So then for social media, I am going to pull these because I do want to try to use like a dot key system. Uh-oh. I folded one. I talked about that in my flip through video because, again, I'm used to a classic size. There's more writing space here. There's a lot less writing space here. I think I want to try like a dot key system here. We're going to see how that goes. If you would like to see me set up my social media journal, let me know that down below. I've never really shown setting it up, but because I am trying something completely new, I would be happy to show you guys how I'm going to do it. If that's something you're interested in, just let me know. And then for my social media, we're going to do 3 months of that as well. Again, I do like to do a little bit of pre-planning, you know, forward planning, because I really want to get back into it this year. And so, I'm sorry, y'all, I have something in my eye. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. I don't know if it was a dust particle or a paper particle or what. All right, so January through March. And then let's go back to January. First week. Put a top tab. I know that is so loud when I do that, and I'm so sorry, y'all. It's the nature of the beast. Okay, so that's all the actual planners, but I do want an extras section for any blank papers, and I just found this one, just a solid kind of black, and it's got like the little, like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like very light white paintbrush strokes. I think it's cute for just an extras. Yeah, just something simple. Again, once it's under that white background, you'll see it better, obviously. Okay, and then I was going through blank paper. I really like these half sheets, but this is legit all I have. So I'm gonna try to make some instead of buying some, because I have so much filler paper classic size that I think I want to try to trim it down and make mini half sheets, because I really like these, but this is all I have. And then I just got a couple different types of filler paper. So these, when I was shopping for my new planners on the Happy Planner website, I've never seen these. These are actually really cool, but this, hold on. These actually came in this, and that's actually where I found that one. Oh no, I didn't save the thing for it. But I think it was called like a checklist notes. You know how they have the notes books? Anyways, I really like them because it's like broken down. I don't know. That's just me being silly, but I really like these. So I'm definitely putting those. And then just some blank dot grid, because sometimes I like to just kind of randomly make notes and or pretend like I'm creating my own spreads. And then I did find these, these just lined notes, so I'm going to put those in there as well. Oh, this is filling up quite nicely, y'all. I think this is going to be a little chunky monkey. Oh, yes, she is. Look at her. Actually fits really nicely in my hands. I really like the size of it, y'all. And then once I get my cover and then the clear dividers, oh, so exciting. All right, so let's do, oh, I love the way the chunkiness, and it's even gonna fill up more when I start filling it out. So I may have to do over time, I'm not sure, but I may have to consider doing 2 months only instead of 3, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But right now I love it. So let's go ahead and flip through. I need to put a fabric sheet on those discs so they'll spin a little easier. So of course the opening pages, I'll fill all that out. I think I actually still have some Kelly the Plan stickers when she did that with her Etsy shop years ago. I think I still have some. I can put my name in there. And then, of course, your year overview 2026, 2027. Oh, I like the right there with the 7. That's really cool. And then this is what I'm calling my inbox section, right? So this has got the perpetual calendars. And then I just added a blank sheet of paper where I can add anything in that needs to go somewhere. Love that. I've used that for several years and that works great. And then this is going to be my wellness. Again, I'll figure out if I'm going to, I don't even know if I'm going to put my name on this one because I'm still determining if I'm going to use these. So that's to be determined. But I kept them, I started with them just because I do want to try it. And then of course we're going with the color block layout for this. And again, if you would like to see me set this up, comment that down below, because I do have to set this up and put my prompts and things in there to show you how I use or will use this. Just let me know and I'll be happy to show you that. And of course with wellness is only 1 month at a time. And then my home section, of course, with the dashboard layout, which I love the dashboard layouts. And then of course for the home section, I do pre-plan, so I have 3 months. And then of course my social media, which I will put my name on this one because I know I'm going to use this. Again, I want to try that key system here. But I think I have a sticker, so I don't have to try to write it because my handwriting is terrible. And then of course for social media, again, I'm going to use the dashboard layout, which I think is going to work very, very well. And I am going to go ahead and pre-plan, forward plan 3 months on that one. Oh goodness. And something is wrong with that, y'all. I'm just now noticing that it's got like a miscut. I'll have to fix that. So 3 months for social media, and then what I call extras. My extras section, just because, you know, you always have to have some blank paper. That way you can add any additional notes or things like that. All right, that's it, y'all. Look at 2026 Mini Franken Planner. So exciting to be in a mini. So that is it, y'all, for today's video. If you did like this video, I hope that you take a moment, give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my future videos. I do want to say thank you so much for spending a little time with me today, and I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye, y'all.